This video's not about you guys. No, it's not. I know you want to say hi. It's so pretty out, yet we have snow. It snowed. Isn't that crazy? All right, let's go see if we can find her. Good girl, Harper. Good girl. Okay, let's talk about Harper for a minute. That's medication. But, so Harper, she's doing fine. You guys are concerned, I get it. We appreciate all the concerned aunts and uncles out there and villager grandmas and everything. What's happening? Oh, wow. Yeah, that should have been edited out. What's happening is that Harper babies are sucking her dry. She's basically trying to teach them that this is not an open bar. You're not allowed to come here and drink milk whenever you want. You need to give me some time to produce some milk. She has milk. I was able to get a couple squirts out, but she's pretty deflated. So they're really keeping up. That's the difference between Harper and Grace. Grace has a ton of milk, and her baby, right? Her baby, I don't know. Her baby or babies, I don't remember, is not keeping up. She just has a lot. So that's what's going on with Harper. Her temperature came back fine. She's on the medication she needs to be on. All good. So that's my Harper update. I can't believe it snowed and we open in 48 hours from the time you're seeing this, because I'm recording this on a Thursday. Where I said, yeah, we open in 48 hours. Like, I don't think I'm going to bed tonight. I don't think that's going to be an option. Sleep, not an option. Next update, let's talk about the launch and things like that. It's a pretty big problem. All right, that was a joke. I mean, it's not a big problem, but it is kind of a problem. Good problem to have, but not really, because we, as a family, rely on these launches, right? These are what pay our bills. You know, we have a little bit of income that comes in between, but really the launches, the 4 or so launches a year, right? But, you know, you got the Valentine's Day one, which is like the first one of the year, which is not a huge one usually. And then you go into spring. Valentine's Day and spring are the same? I don't know. And then you go into, no, they're not. This is the spring launch right here, the one that we're doing April 1st. And then you go into, oh my gosh, Sadie. She was rolling around in the dirt. Sadie, what are you doing? Oh my goodness. Oh, happy girl, happy girl. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Sadie, she was under the feeder while everybody was eating. Oh, you silly girl. Yeah, so you got spring, then you have summer, then you have fall, and then we go right into winter or Christmas. And we know that there's demand for some of our stuff. And we also know we don't want to carry a boatload of inventory forever. You want to make products, sell it, and move on to the next one. But unfortunately with Liz Hurt, that's very, very difficult. And this fancy, what I say, pretty big problem, the word pretty was the pretty soaps, the pretty flower soap that's launching, the one on the main cover, I think, of the website. Yeah, we don't have a lot. They will sell out in minutes, is my guess. But we're going to make more. We just don't know when. It's really what it is right now. We don't know if it'll be, you know, it takes 6 weeks for soap to cure. So if we made it tomorrow, it would be at least 6 weeks from now before we can get it back on the site. And we're not making soap tomorrow. Liz is not healthy enough to be on her feet for that long to be able to do that. So we have plans over the next week or two as to what to do, but I'm just saying it's gonna go fast. So it's a concern of ours. I've always said, and it's one flaw in our business, I'm not afraid to say it, you know, to have 2 flaws there, actually here. One is your business is built on an artist. And if that artist can't work, you have no business. That's one flaw. Now, we obviously have other things, you know, lotion and t-shirts and things like that. So you never want to build. They actually say that's the problem with social media style businesses, personality style businesses. Without Liz and I, would this continue? Can, for example, 30 years from now, that's how long you're stuck with us. Liz will be 70, I'll be 75, somewhere in there. Okay, maybe 20 years. If we pass this all down to somebody else, whether it's a child of ours or somebody else that just sticks with us for 10 years, and it's like, you know what, you are now the face of Simon Says Farms or Caprine Creations, hence the reason the new company doesn't have our last name in it. Can it carry on? Can we do live feeds? Can a new generation carry it on without us in every single video? Who knows? Who knows? There's a lot of people out there that are like, you know, once that person's done or moves on, what comes next? So those are just high level concerns we have, right? So the soap will launch on Saturday. We take care of the village first, because the village is kind of what helped us get to where we are. So you guys are the ones getting those fancy flowers. We are not selling those in the store, even though the store opens 2 hours before the website. Now, insider hint, if you're local and you come to our store and you're like, hey, I'm from the village, do you have one of those flowers? We might have 1 or 2 hidden just for that reason. Because when the website launches at noon, the store's already been open for 2 hours. And I don't want a local villager that watches us like 2-3 houses down the road or whatever, comes here at 10 and is like, hey, I want one of those flowers. And we're like, we can't sell them to you because we're selling them to our internet people. So we got to play that like game. But really, you guys come first. So they're not even being put in the store. They're not on display. But we do have plans to make more. So if you miss out, don't be alarmed. Eventually, 8, 9 weeks, 10 weeks, or 4 or 5 months from now, they might come back, or they will. We just don't know when. So that's that update. The other update is it's freezing out here, and it shouldn't be. This is cold. Where are you guys going to go for goat snuggles? That was a big question. Concern. You're going to go to House of Pie, and you're probably going to go to the boy goat camera, the one I set up for Winnie and Winston. I'm going to angle it up a little more, so you can watch the 2 big boys. You won't see Gus, but you can watch the 2. Actually, and you'll see Asher and Yoshi and the 2 big boys. And you might see people walking around the field. But that's where you're going to go. And you're going to have barrel cam. So you'll have 3 cameras without invading on the privacy of our goat snugglers. Because overall, 90% of the people that snuggle goats have no idea who we are and on YouTube, so we have to protect them and not be live with audio and all that. So I will have to turn the audio off on the bubble camera for that, for the time. If I forget, I forget. Oh well, we'll leave the audio on. I don't know, maybe I'll just turn it way down and leave it way down, because there's really no need for audio on that camera. So that's where you guys go during goat snuggles, and then we bring you back. But for Villager Weekend, we will announce to anybody that shows up that weekend, obviously the villagers, that the cameras are on and the audio is on. So if you go in the barn, that's where it is. So that way you villagers can say hi to each other if you want. That's for Villager Weekend. As of right now, I think I'm up to only 20 name tags for Villager Weekend. So this doesn't seem like it's going to be as big as we all thought, but it's still going to be a good time. Still going to be a great time. If you haven't told me you want a name tag for Villager Weekend, please send that to me in an email so I can make your name tag and we can have a good time. Okay, I'm going to go now. My hands are frozen. I have to go and make more soap and lotion and things like that. Check on Mom and go from there. So have a great day. That's all I got. You guys got anything to say? Anything? No? You were so funny. You were all so funny. Guess what? Gus is going to come visit you guys soon. Not visit. He's going to come move in. Thinking next week. Let me get through Villager Weekend. We're going to work on that. Get through Villager Weekend first. Not Villager Weekend. Goat Snuggle Weekend. Opening weekend. And then maybe next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, if we could breathe for a minute, we might move Gus in here. That's the plan. talk to you guys again tomorrow, and have a great day. Bye.